pure in heart, you have a good value set, I would say.
You know, I think the motivation from within. We tend to talk about the heart being, you know, in here. The motivation that comes from within us. I think it has to do with that.
You know, no one's perfect, but people who have pure intentions, people who display kindness to other people, often we might be standing up for something we believe in, but we do it in such an arrogant and aggressive way that just by the way we express our opinion, it's hurting somebody else. So pure in heart understands that another person is a person, as well as trying to attack the cause and not the actual person themselves.
I would say someone who's pure in heart is someone who is not defined by outward presses or forces of the world. So somebody who within themselves has made conscious self-controlled decisions to keep their heart pure inside of themselves and not be polluted by other things which could corrupt them and things like that. I don't know, the word childlike comes to mind as well, so a pure in heart. In many ways, people who, amidst all the mess that's going on in the world, have some kind of groundedness and simplicity in their heart, peace in their heart as well.
I think if you look towards the disciples, they were trying to, as closely as possible, emulate the image of Jesus in their teaching and in their practice and their walk of life. I think, yeah, that might apply to someone like them.
I think he was trying to raise people's level of consciousness and awareness with regard to the motivation for their actions, rather than the actual action being your justification. Yeah, I think it's someone who you would just see compassion coming from. So there would be, if you could, I don't know if there'd be two aspects that you could compare. I think if I was looking at someone pure in heart, I think ego would be lessening and compassion would be kind of rising up.
I'd like to be more pure in heart because that's what I see in the life of Jesus, yes, and I'd aspire to follow him.
So I'd like to think that kind of through this messy journey called life that I would be, you know, gradually learning that. But I think that's becoming pure in heart is not something you wake up one morning being. I think that's a lifelong struggle and process and journey.
I really think these days I realise it's all about action. It's about who you are. It's not just about how you feel, because I can go and sit on a mountain and feel serene and happy and the world's so great, and then go back home and get really cranky at someone because they left the iron on or something like that. So yeah, it's something I'd like to achieve just through practicing it and stuffing up and practicing it again and stuffing up again, and just always looking for something that I can do.
I mean, it doesn't sound very cool, does it? You wouldn't be going down the street and say like, rock on man, I want to be pure in heart. But I really think I would like to be more pure in heart in the sense that I'd like to see God in all situations in my faith, and to see goodness and in situations as well. And I think it's a discipline to be pure in heart. I think it's easy to pollute your life with things and to get taken away with the world and swayed with popular culture or all different cultural influences. So I admire people who are pure in heart, because often it takes like a disciplined commitment to say, I want to be pure in heart, I want to protect my heart and my spirituality, my life in this way. And so in that sense, I would like to be more disciplined in keeping my heart and how I live my life pure and focused on something. So yeah.
I think definitely the outworking would be in terms of doing, but I guess I'd also think that it needs to begin within. So without transformation in my life, there's not going to be I can't hope to transform other people's lives.
Spending less time thinking about and being worried about myself and more time caring for the needs of others.